phase of his or her existence at any time from conception to birth. Now that just explains that if you deliberately kills an unborn baby from the very first week of its time to ninth month of pregnancy, it is called abortion. An overwhelming number of young girls and women are having abortions. Currently, as young girls as young as 8 years are indulging in sex, leading to pregnancies, some of which end up being unsafe abortions. Now, research shows a disturbing data on abortion presented at the station organized workshops by health organizations states that the abortion rate puts Africa in the lead with 97%, Latin America 95, Asia 40, East Europe 13, respectively. For some, it's an unthinkable act, but for others, there's the only seems to be the only way of an unplanned pregnancy and impossible to negotiate future. Now, the top three reasons why these women cite to for not being able to continue their pregnancies may include financial instability, uh, negative impact on the mother's life, rape, and others. And when a child, whether she or her, whether she's a high school student or a single mother trying to earn just enough to live independently, many mothers lack the resource to cover the incredible high costs associated with pregnancies, childbirth, and even bearing of kids, especially if they do not have health insurance. Saving for a boy is one thing, and an unplanned an unplanned pregnancy places a huge financial burden on the woman who cannot afford to take care of an infant, let alone pay for necessary antenatal visits that will ensure healthy fetal development. Taking to face value, this reason may sound self-centered, but a pregnancy that occurs in the wrong place at the wrong time have a lifelong impact on the woman's ability to raise a family and even earn a living. Now, less than half of teens who become mothers at the age of 8 graduate from high school. College students who become pregnant and give birth are so much less likely to complete their education than other peers because of the burden that is being placed upon them. Now, employed single women who become pregnant face an interruption to their job and even their career. Now, this impacts their earning and ability and may make them even unable to raise a child or on their own. For this matter, they may choose to have an abortion. Now, last week I just gave it to my cousin and realized that she has involved herself in an abortion. And the reason being that there was some misunderstanding between she and the husband, which led her for the abortion. And she aborted a child that is 4 months old in the womb. And now she's battling with her life at the hospital. And I'm just hoping that she'll come out safe out of the operation. Typically, minimum people accept the premises that most women who become pregnant through sexual assault want abortion. From this fact, it naturally follows that the reason women want abortion in this case is that it will help them put away the assault behind them and recover more quickly and avoid the individual trauma of giving birth to a repeat child. The direct effects of legal abortion on women we see more and more coming to the forefront of a particular important human issue, human rights issues, and the immediate consequence of abortion is the risk of damage to a woman's reproductive organ and future ability to even have children. The harmful, the hurtful consequences may be emotional, physical, psychological, medical, social, and even medical. The physical, the psychological damage, today known as post-abortion syndrome, it's all too real for many women. The consequences are long-lasting, destructive. She can experience shock or horror. She can also experience a sense of loss and grief. and can be filled with guilt. And at this stage, you begin to develop the post-abortion syndrome, and behavior can change profoundly. Violence and aggression towards themselves and others, sexual difficulties, physical pains, and self-punishment. Now, in tackling this issue, I believe the need for abortion will be reduced by reducing the number of unwanted pregnancies. And some of the steps that can be used include: one, make contraceptive more easily available. It is shocking that millions of Africans do not have access to contraceptives or know how to even use them. And for many others, they are excessively expensive. Give young people a better teacher than experience. And sex education programs provide young people with comprehensive understanding of the fact and the basic elements of sexual education program is to help the teens understand that waiting until they are ready to have sex and not submitting to peer pressure. It is a legitimate option. Now, sexuality education does not increase sexual activity, but rather it increases knowledge and responsibility. Increase the involvement of men. Men and women have equal parts in creating pregnancies. Therefore, they should be involved in the equal roles in preventing unwanted pregnancies. Now, know your legal right. In some parts of the country, no one, not even your parents, can force you into an abortion. No one can force you into parenting or carrying a pregnancy. Now, if you fear that you'll be physically forced by someone to get an abortion or physically harmed in any other way, call the police. Visit your local church or female health centers. Now, even if you're not a Christian, most churches will be happy to help you find the resource on adoption or talk to you about parenting. Now, they are good resource for non-biased counseling lines that can help you discuss and plan for parenting and adoption. You can log on to www.antiadoption.datwin.com, or you can call 02025 02025 and you have qualified and ready members there to assist you in case of any issue based on abortion. I believe if you and I share this information to friends, neighbors, and families, to go a long way to help our nation to grow without the rate of abortion happening now. Now, the need for abortion will reduce by reducing the number of unwanted pregnancies. This I truly believe. Thank you.